Hi, my name is Nathan Thornberry. I'm with the Inspector Services Group and Priority Lab. If you are not already testing for mold, get into it. Go to inspectionsuccess.net and choose the Priority Lab option, or go to PriorityLab.com and get started. One of our account reps will help you do it. We'll give you the training. It'll cost you nothing. There are only 4 states where there's any sort of licensing or regulation, and in one of them, the licensing and regulation isn't even applicable to home inspectors. So it's very easy to get into. You do want to know what you're talking about, and that's why we offer free education. In fact, you can go there right now. You don't even have to talk to anybody. You don't have to give us a credit card. Go to homeinspectionuniversity.com, look up mold and environmental, and you will find courses from Dr. Shane. You'll find courses from Dan Howard. You'll find courses from yours truly, and they're all aimed at making sure that you do a wonderful mold test, do it properly, do it profitably, and serve your clients well. And you want to add to your menu as a home inspector. You also want to do it efficiently, because what are you selling every single day as a home inspector? You're selling your time. That's your inventory. So let's talk about saving time and having the highest quality product in the market to make sure that you offer the best mold testing in your market. And that's the Breeze ET. The Breeze ET, it stands for Environmental Tester. You can get full details, specs, everything at discoverbreeze.com. And let me tell you the difference between this and other pumps in case you have never owned or utilized one of them. So most pumps are plugins. Well, that's inconvenient. You know, you have to be near an outlet, or you have to carry an extension cord with you, or like one of those batteries for recharge for jump starting your car. That does not work. It's inconvenient. It takes too much time, and on-site minutes matter. The next group up has a battery and might even have a timer function built in. But most of them don't have a timer countdown. You can't see where it's at. And they have a battery, but you can't tell how much charge the battery has. So, you don't know where it is in its test. If you wanted to do a shorter test, you have to time that yourself anyhow. And the Breeze ET allows you to just select with one push of a button a 1 minute, 2 minute, 5 minute, or the most common, of course, 10-minute test. It also has a battery meter to let you know how much of your battery charge is left, so that you don't walk into a property, start a test, and man, worst nightmare, it stops in the middle. And that was your last spore trap. That was your last indoor air quality cassette. And there you are, now waiting for another one of those and disappointing a client because you used the wrong pump. By the way, price-wise, it's $750 for the Breeze ET, which is very competitive. It is towards the higher end of the market, but none of them are really that expensive to begin with. But then you get into 2 features that separate it from the pack in a big way. Number one, it has a lifetime calibration, and it has onboard calibration happening with every single test. And the way this works, and this is a patented thing, or it's either patented now or it will be soon. It's been applied for. I know that because I wrote the check for that one. Basically, air flows through the cassette. It goes through a turbine that spins, and this is before the vacuum pump. And that turbine spins, and the unit counts how many times it spins to figure out if it's pulling 15 liters per minute of air. And it will accelerate the motor if it needs to. It will decelerate the motor if it needs to, and it will always go right back to 15 liters per minute, or very close to it within tolerances. So you already have a huge convenience factor of not having to send the pump in for calibration once a year. But additionally, you have a more accurate test. So, the best unit in the market, it's going to last longer because it's got an oversized motor. And then it has one other feature that's kind of cool. When you open up your Inspector Lab Priority Lab account and you start using the app, the mobile app, this does all your chain of custodies for you digitally. You don't have to fill it out. You just take pictures of your cassette. You take pictures of your other media. It walks you through the process and then gives you a little number to write on the bag that you drop in any FedEx location, any FedEx box anywhere in the U.S. or Canada. And we have, by the next morning, we have your report and your results out to you the next day. So when it's preparing your chain of custody, there's this feature on the screen of the Breezy T where you can take all of the environmentals, no other tools needed. You don't have to write anything down. You don't have to punch anything in. It will automatically convey the current temperature, humidity level, and pressure level from the property into that digital chain of custody, because all those tools are built in to your Breeze environmental tester. So instead of being one tool that's maybe worth a few $100s, it's more like 4 tools, and it automatically fills in your chain of custody for you. If you're going to start doing mold testing, start with moldtestingprocedures.com. Get some advanced knowledge at homeinspectionuniversity.com, but then sign up at Priority Lab, and we'll give you 5 free lab fees so that you can experience what it's like, so that you can make money before you ever pay us a dime. We promise the ROI is good. If it's ever not, send me a message personally, nathan@nathan.tv. See you at our next conference.